What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. In today's episode, we are going to be uncovering hidden fees for travel. We're going to be uncovering why it is that you started from the bottom with your price and now you are here. So if you want to see how to make sure you're in the know about everything, just keep on watching. Alright, YouTube, here we have an example from Groupon as one of the fees that I kind of want to break down to you. On the surface here we have a Bahamas cruise for 2 through Groupon and it is $199. That's a pretty good deal for a cruise unless you decide to go for a different cabin like the Ocean View, which would be $249. If you're okay with no windows, then the $199 would be great. Obviously you pick your ship and select departure date. Select your departure dates. I can't talk today. But this is what I wanted to bring to your attention. So I got my calculator over here. We are at 200, right? For the $199, of course, but it doesn't stop there. Here we have $67.52 per person in taxes and fees. So this is, again, a cruise for 2, and so that baseline you still have to pay for 2. They don't let you just pay for 1. So here we go, plus that 67 and another 67.52. All right, we also have $13.95 gratuities, which adds up to so in other words, they put this on there because it's easier if you have it already attached versus every time you see your housekeeper or server, you don't feel like you have to keep giving tips. That's totally up to you. At least you have something that's already added. So here we add plus a $13.95, and because again there's 2 of you, it's another $13.95. You also have $19 for parking, so that's 1 car hopefully. And we also have to have our passports, all that good stuff, and just the key to all of this honestly is to make sure that you read. If you're interested in internet, of course that's going to be an extra $15, which is right here. I'm trying to see what else we have. So for the most part, that's going to be your total. Now, how do you get to West Palm Beach? Because that's where this cruise is leaving out of. And I already pulled it up here. Say we are leaving through Atlanta and we have our advice to buy now. And this is what it would be, $240 plus $240. So $621 at this point is what it's costing you to even get there. And let me see, make sure that this is okay, and that is round trip. And you're also only allotted 1 bag. So I'm gonna go over this here in a second, but this is the $621.94 that you're allotted to even get there. And this doesn't include if you want a special meal. This doesn't include when you get off the ports at the Bahamas, how much money you may spend out there. This doesn't include spa treatments if that's something that you're interested in. This is the base of what it could possibly cost you to get to this cruise. So we, I think, are ways away from what was advertised at $199 to now being at $621.94. Obviously, this varies if you decide to fly or if you decide to drive or if you already live there. So just keep that as a variable amount, because this obviously fluctuates depending on the situation. But for me, that's what it would be. So here we are, $621.94, and I just want to make sure you guys are aware of some of these hidden prices that are in some of these travels. So the next thing that I want to move on to will be a plane ride. So let's do that. Really quickly, I wanted to come back on here and make it clear, because I did skip this part. It's $19 per night for the parking that's not included. So that should be an additional $19. And I mean, obviously, this could even be an Uber once you hop off the plane. So it's really pushing that $640.94. I just wanted to make sure I clarified that. $19 per night for parking. So let's move on to plane rides. So this is my favorite, of course. You guys already know this. I talk about it all the time. And this is obviously leaving from Atlanta. And we can keep the same example. Say we're going to West Palm Beach. So say we actually wanted to go through with this deal. This right here is what people miss out on. So they're breaking this down that this is what it is one way and this is what it is another way. So you would have to book this twice because it's through 2 different airlines. So let me see if I can find one with 2 airlines, 2 of the same airlines, which would be right here. Here we go. Oh, actually, I didn't need to click that far. Let's see. If we do like a quick view deal. Oh no, that's not it. There you go. Okay, here it is. Sorry it took so long. All right, so here we have our main cabin, and this is what you are allotted. Standard legroom, a personal item plus carry-on, snacks and a soft drinks, advanced seat selection. That's it. And you don't get any of these ticket changes or upgrade eligibility. Here you get standard legroom, a personal item plus carry-on, snacks and a soft drink, and that's what you're actually quoted here in this price. So that's something that you guys have to look out for. Some of these, like this one for example, I know for a fact they do it. You get a ticket price and a carry-on bag is included, but a checked bag is not. And to add that, I think for American Airlines is $25. And some airlines it'll be 2 bags, some of them it's not. Some of them will charge you and say that you can only have a under the seat carry-on, you can't have the overhead carry-on. So these are some fine prints with different airlines, especially if you use Kayak and you're trying to get the cheapest price on the flight, that you have to look out for. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention as well. And if you can, I mean, it's always an option to add these on here. So let's see, we did that. And if we did that, then now you can at least eliminate, you know, what could happen. But look at this, we just went up to $360 at this point for these 2 checked bags, which is now $120 and an included carry-on. So that's just something that you guys gotta be on the lookout for. It will raise your price, and obviously this is still round trip. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention because I know things go left real quick when people do not read the fine print. So yeah, that was it. All right, now getting into hotels, I want to start off with the Groupon one. Say we are headed to New Orleans. They have all these cool hotels, $60 a night, $84 a night, $76 a night, $80 a night, $65 a night. And you'll notice that some of these will not say what they are. Like this is a 4-star top secret, right? But this one is obviously the La Gallery. You can see that there. And then this one here is a 3-star, and it's also not giving you the title of the hotel. Some of them, if you do extensive research, you can figure it out by matching the pictures because the pictures are going to be accurate. So let's look at this one, for example. So we have our standard king or queen. They're about the same price. And you need to have all of your pictures here. What I would do, if you really want to know, was to go through all the reviews. Maybe somebody will spill. And then I would also see, with all the clues they give you, just kind of where this could be and match up the pictures with that hotel. And then, if we keep going, they say you get a free breakfast, you get an outdoor type of situation, and these honestly are really important to read because people book things without ever saying to themselves, do I need this? Do I want that? Is there something else that I require for my stay? And then they go book these rooms and it's nowhere near what they could have wanted. So that's important. And then also this right here. Must be 21 or older, credit card required at check-in, traveler name must match ID at time of check-in. So if you need to add someone on your reservation, you have to call to do that. No shows will be charged at the Groupon rate. 4-day cancellation notice. Like, there's all kinds of fine prints that you have to read. And even this, don't bring a car with you or whatever, because they may charge for parking. This is a cab fare, about $45 is what it's saying. Different things like that. You have, here's a valet available for $27. You also have the checkout at 11, check-in is at 4. There's all these different things here that you have to kind of consider before you book a hotel. Another thing outside of this is that they also mention that that was a subtotal. They don't mention that that's not including your taxes or incidentals. And if you can figure out a way to call the hotel itself, you can find that out. But when you go through third parties like this, it is a little bit more difficult, especially if they're not trying to give you the name or number of the hotel itself. So then let's move over here, because this is something that I always recommend. This is IHG. I've clicked on their brands. I feel like every chain of hotels should have something like this so that you know where you're staying. So you have like the Holiday Inn Resort. They have a little verbiage here about what those are. Holiday Inn Club Vacations, Staybridge, Candlewood, all that good stuff. And you just kind of keep going and going and going or whatever, and you'll find out about all these different hotels. Hotel Indigo. Let me pick one so that I can read it out to you guys so you can kind of see that there's different hotels for everyone. The one that I know I'm really interested in is Even. So this is where wellness is built in. And this is basically a hotel who is best in class for a fitness experience, healthier food choices, and natural relaxing spaces. Like, this hotel is about people who have chosen to live a healthier lifestyle and want to maintain that while they're traveling. And they even go as far as to infuse the sheets with eucalyptus, which is kind of nice because then, you get to do all that. This right here, Avid is where you don't get a whole lot, but you get the things that you need, and it's like quality, if that's the word. So you won't get like all these weird little things. It says the essentials done exception. Sorry, I got the hiccups on my bad. It says the essentials are done exceptionally well, an experience that just feels right every time. So they're going to give you really good bedding, really good sheets, a TV that works, you won't have any issues, different things like that. Then you got the Express, which is going to be for people who are really more so for business, and they just need someplace simple, recharge, get in, get out, type of deal. So there's different hotels for different things. Then let's go over here. This is an example of the Holiday Inn Express Waikiki that we stayed in the Hawaii video. So say we are staying here. We want to check the availability. Say we have, 2 adults. Let's go with best available. And it's thinking. So let's see, we want 1 bed. Okay, nice. That's $160, yada yada. Let's go ahead and select that room. And then we're going to select the rate. So you want this rate. It also will tell you here different things, like your breakfast is included, but there's other things that you should know about this hotel. Okay, so you should be able to break this down. They have additional charges at $26.18. They also have your taxes included here, and they have your price for the room. So your total comes out to $210. And then they explain it down here that they have a $25 service fee, which includes the guest access to the 5th floor sky deck. And this tells you all the different things that they have, your parking fee if you decide to bring a car, early departure fee, and all the different things like that. So at least they're giving you some kind of, this is what your taxes look like, this is that, blah, blah, blah. The only thing that's not on here that you would need to call and ask about is your hold for incidentals, which I believe is $100. So this is what I'm saying by read the fine print. You'll find some of these hidden prices, and instead of making them as if they are hidden, you just have to do a little bit more research to uncover them and be in the know of what's really going on with your stays in your hotels and your, cruises, plane rides, all that stuff. So, yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Comment below some of your secret ways to find hidden fees. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.